Welcome to Amherst Stadium in Jacksonville, Alabama. It's the Georgia Southern Eagles and the Jacksonville State Gamecocks. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to Holly Rowe with the latest on the weather.
Guys, Jacksonville State's head coach told me before the game, one thing he's got his eyes on, the weather. We weren't sure what to expect today, but this weather has turned out to be beautiful. He said that will have a great impact and be a benefit to his team here today. Guys, back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Georgia Southern's offense will have the football first. And there he is, this senior wide receiver. He's a good route runner, good solid hands, and a big part of this passing attack.
And man, this guy is fun to watch. You do not want to take a bathroom break, sit in your seat when this offense has the ball, because at any point in time, this receiver can make the unbelievable highlight catch, David. His catch radius as good as there is in all of college football. He has an unbelievable ability to just reel it in. We just expect it to happen today.
It's just a knack, and it's almost like every weekend you're going through social media, like, where's the clip, right? Like, because he just makes these clips that most humans don't make, whether it's one hand, whether it's two hand, whether he's guarded or not. Like, he just has this unbelievable knack of playmaking, and we will see it today at some point in the ballgame.
Johnson wants to throw it. Hauls it in. Lowers those pads. Slips a tackle, and he's got room. Right down the middle. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Georgia Southern.
And when you have so many playmakers on offense like they do, they can score quickly. You just saw it right there.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Whistles as we have a man down on the field. That is their freshman offensive lineman, and boy, they hope this isn't too serious. Holly Rowe will keep an eye on that.
Number 25 set to kick this one away.
What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return, as the coverage unit was there and ready. So Jacksonville State's offense gets to come out for its first possession of the game. We'll keep a close eye on the play calling and just how diligent they are in getting the tight end involved, Jesse. It just didn't work last week.
Yeah, there's no question that this coaching staff, they know the offense basically goes as their big tight end goes. And that's why they lost their last game out. They didn't get him the ball in. And that was a huge problem. So, David, big priority, number one for this offense in this one, get him as many touches, as many ways as you can.
Yeah, feed the big fella, the big...
Turning it on! Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35.
I'll tell you, the defense is going to have to do a much better job containing these outside run plays. They better be able to funnel the football back to the middle of the field, because this guy with his speed can kill you like he did on that outside run play there to the left.
And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
A good job by this defense. Great job in the secondary. Eyes on the quarterback. They took away the first option, made him go to option 2, made him go through his progression, and then they got time to get home and get a hit on the quarterback.
What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? The run inside. It's Savage. And he's dragged down.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Quarterback may change this route. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Out of the backfield, he's open. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down. You can hand it to him, you can throw it to him. Either way, he's making his presence felt.
Those are your favorite plays, Reese, the him plays, right? Finding ways to get him the ball because he can make plays, whether it's running or receiving out of the backfield. They're going to continue to highlight this.
Caught, and he's got room. The 20. And he scores! Touchdown, Gamecocks!
Man, how hard is it to defend when you have a weapon like this at running back that can play wide receiver? You can design ways to get the football in his hand. Palmer, once you get it in his hands, he'll do the rest.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, and oftentimes those are easier throws for quarterbacks. And these running backs, they're just naturally so good when they have the football out in space. Their vision, their creativity, their ability to make people miss. And this guy showed you right there, a difficult guy to stop now if you're this defense moving forward.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Murphy. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Eagles offense now ready to start the drive. He stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play.
Getting suffocated right away. How about the DB? Just seeing that initially, pulling the trigger, getting to him, get him on the ground, get the tackle for a loss.
Johnson looking to throw. Makes the grab. It's Helms. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Georgia Southern in a hurry.
As a head coach, you love it when your quarterback is locked in early. Opening drive, throws a touchdown pass. Really nice throw on that last play. Here in the second drive, he's firing on all cylinders. You can tell this guy did his homework coming into this game, and right now it's paying off.
I love early in a game getting my quarterback in a rhythm. Coming out, short passes, easy completions. Now we're getting in a good spot.
After the 4-yard completion on first down, now it's 2nd and 6. Gets the back moving. Catch in the middle, it's Helms. At the 35, he's loose. And they are finding some space in this defense. He's got it down to the 25.
And, man, you love to see that from this offense. Coming out and answering, right? Like putting a drive together. Their defense just gave up a touchdown. But you want to snatch the momentum back. Nice job putting a little bit of a drive together. Now let's go cap this thing off with a touchdown.
And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup.
I like this tight end. He does a really nice job on his route run. He's beating man coverage. He can find the soft spots and zones. You got to get him involved.
They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7. Wants to throw again. It's complete on the right side. He'll be stopped at the 6-yard line, but what a job picking up yardage after the catch.
As a head coach, you love to see your quarterback locked in early in games. And in the first drive, leads the offense down to a touchdown, throws a TD pass, and here he is again, making a really good decision and a very accurate throw to pick up that first down.
He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer.
And I'm good with it. I like what the offense is doing. Be physical. I don't need to get pass happy down here on 1st and goal. Nice job believing in my running game, and maybe I stick to it for another play or two.
They pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. Could not find a hole. This defense clogging up everything. It's 3rd and goal.
It's looking like they're going to have to throw this one in now on 3rd down, David. And you know the execution just has to be spot on. Timing, especially at the quarterback position here.
And thinking about the defense, they're aggressive in these situations. They're going to play man.
Touchdown, Eagles. And they take it in for 6 more points.
Man, it's so nice to have an offense that can do so many different things and attack you different ways. When you run the option the normal way with a running back, the defense knows how to play it. But how about this? The receiver out wide, now a little confusion. QB takes advantage and punches it in for 6.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. Jacksonville State's offense comes out ready to start this drive. This feels like one of those games you might have to answer every score, already down 14-7. Got it behind the line. It's Williams. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. They'll stop play here as they have a look at this injured Gamecock. That appears to be their junior starting wide receiver, someone they obviously do not want to lose. Holly Rowe will keep us up to date on his situation. To the air on 2nd down. The short hands, it's Savage. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down.
Well, the short passing game is a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the 1st quarter because it's reliable, but it also allows you to see how the defense is going to react and play. So this can certainly open things up later on.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert through the air. Makes the grab. Now they'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on 3rd down as they have it 1st and 10 at the 31. And the Gamecocks come to the line with a new set of downs. To the air on 1st down. Here comes the heat. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And this offensive line's got to do a little better job, man. You've got to give your quarterback time to go through his progressions from go to 1 to 2 and then maybe make a play. And he goes off of his first target, and you can tell he did not have much time getting hit as he's trying to throw the football. You've got to protect your quarterback.
He slings it deep to the left. Finds a man all alone. Out of bounds at the 43-yard line after the huge pickup.
Man, he's spreading the ball all over the yard, man. A lot of times when you go to one guy, man, I can kind of shut them down, or I can run coverages to stop wide receivers. Now getting the tight end involved, using the whole field, really in a flow, in a rhythm, the passing game looking good.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Moving out to the right. And he just chucks it into the 4th row.
Like the job by the defense there in coverage. They took every option away from the quarterback. He was outside of the pocket, nowhere to go with it, so they forced the incompletion throwaway.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Got a man. It's Paul. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. You know, sometimes even a short game like that can be used to set up something bigger later on.
No doubt, Reese, they can pump that and take a shot down the field. And don't worry, they're going to go back to that same play because they know this guy with the ball.
He's going to take a shot. Throw toward the end zone. Picked off right at the goal line. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. Plenty of time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Johnson wants to throw it. Makes the catch. Looking for more room. He's out of bounds after the good pickup, and what a way to end the 1st period. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Looking downfield on first down. Makes the grab. It's Hollins. Just keeps moving. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43.
And when you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock in where everybody's going to start looking at you and seeing what's coming. Does a good job, drops back, sees it, and the most important part, puts the ball.
Snags it, and he's open. They ripped off a big one, and they get it down to the 27. Georgia Southern in a hurry.
Man, this quarterback is having a first half. He's over 200 yards already, heating up, setting up. Dude, this dude might break his career high in passing. I don't know what it is. Somebody get stats for him.
They make the stop, give him 3 yards on the carry. Ball's at the 24.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up, you can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Back to pass. Finds the tight end. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. They wanted to get the ball to the tight end, and they've already done it 5 times, and we're not even to the half.
I'm about to say mission accomplished. That's what they want to do. Take advantage of the matchup, right? Zone or man, I like my big fella. I like using the tight end all I can. Great job working him into the offense. He's a playmaker. Find him.
Snagged out of the air. That will be enough to move the chains and give them a first down in the red zone at the 14. The Eagles, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Rushes on him. Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football.
And that pressure got to him quick. I mean, you talk about you want your quarterback to feel comfortable. Man, he didn't have time to feel comfortable. He didn't have time to get his feet set and get in the ground. This offensive line's got to do a better job.
They try to pop a run on the draw. He's pulled down after a tough run, gets it to the 6.
Offensive linemen love when you sneak in draws, when you sneak in screens. It holds these defensive linemen accountable. You want to rush the quarterback, you want to fly upfield every single play, we'll sneak right behind you and get some yardage.
Touchdown, Eagles! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Effective offense leading the way here in establishing this lead.
And that's how you draw it up, right? You want to come out, be clicking early, get everything going, way to get all the facets rolling. The defense right now on their heels, they have no answers. The offense doing whatever they want.
And they did tack on the extra point, by the way, knocked it right down the middle. And the ball will make it into the end zone. No return on that one for a touchback. The Gamecocks offense heads out to see what they can put together here. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
Second down, he'll throw it. Those two failed to make the connection. It's an incomplete pass.
This offense just has to find a way to find a rhythm here. They're playing at home, and they want this crowd to stay involved and be an asset in the game, but they need to start making plays. They can't keep throwing incompletions this early.
He might want another play. From the gun, wants to pass. Going downfield for the big play. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. The Gamecocks will punt it away on 4th down. Oh, it's off the side of his foot. Georgia Southern has it back, ready to go to work on offense. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, David.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
And now on second down for this offense. They feed him again. He breaks a tackle. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. Trainers out evaluating this junior safety. We'll let you know his condition. Holly keeping an eye on all of the injuries for us. First and 10, they're down to the 25. Out of the gun, the running back has it. There's a crease. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone. And the Eagles trying to cash it in on first and goal. They'll move the wide receiver. So the pop pass is busted up in the backfield for a loss.
A nice job by the defense with the edges. They try the touch pass on first and goal. Nice job setting the edge, not letting him get outside, making the good tackle, forcing second down and goal.
Powers forward. Touchdown, Georgia Southern. Excellent pass by the back on the option. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead. And they knock through the extra point, and they're up 28-7.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back, knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
Jacksonville State has it back, and the Gamecocks will go to work. They're looking at a 21-point hole. There's still time to do some work, but there's also no time to waste. Looking for a big play. And the deep shot is complete inside the 35-yard line. And the Gamecocks moving quickly to the line. Timeout called by the Eagles. It's their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. They've got a first and 10 at the 34. Wants to throw it again. Caught in the backfield. It's Savage. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. The Gamecocks with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Quarterback making adjustments. Running inside. It's Savage. Nowhere to go. Same song, second verse, as this defense is ready for this guy. Third down play from the gun. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. This is makeable field goal range here, but it looks as if they'll go for it on fourth down. Bring in the heat. Fires to the big fella. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. Trying to save time on defense, they use their second timeout. And they're really frustrated having to use that after giving up the first down. Motion from the wideout. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Lets it fly. Touchdown, Gamecocks. Quick strike through the air for the score.
You got to wonder if that's going to be the play that changes the momentum in this game for the offense. It had been tough. They were up against it here early in the game, but the quarterback now is starting to find a little bit of a rhythm. Really nice touch and throw on that touchdown. And here we go. This might be the play that gives them their confidence.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Let's go to the sideline in Holly Road.
Guys, on the Eagles sideline, they are really hyping up their quarterback right now, guys. You know, they weren't exactly sure what to expect from this young player going into the game, but he has delivered over 200 yards passing. He has proven to be someone they can count on. The coaches keep telling him, poise, composure, keep it going. This young guy is showing what he's made of. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Johnson looking to throw. Pocket breaking down. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
Well, he's been Mr. Dependable early in this game. The first 5 attempts, all complete. Finally, the defense able to force an incompletion when they throw his way. This guy's route running his hands. It's a matchup problem, but the defense finally has something good happen.
From the gun, the ground game. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. Georgia Southern in a hurry. Looking to throw for it. He'll get rid of it. Working the middle. He stopped right at the 50-yard line, but they'll move the chains. It's first down. The Eagles come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances. Let's see how they're able to cover him throughout the rest of this game.
Looking to fire. Back open in the middle. Makes the grab, and it's enough for the first down before he's dragged to the ground.
Yeah, and I think you've just seen how the quarterback has so much confidence in this guy catching the ball too, right? Receivers aren't open, tight ends aren't open. He knows he can find him running out of the backfield, or if he lines up at wide receiver, this dude can get open, and he can make positive things happen after he has the ball.
He is like a loose boulder just rolling to the 32. They'll use a timeout right before halftime, maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. And here on second down, they'll send out the field goal unit to try to get 3 before the break. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half, maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. They'll send out the kicker to try to salvage this drive. And very important, not only to generate power, but to find his mark, a 49-yard try from the left. Never a doubt for this big-footed guy. 49-yard field goal is good.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He'll bring it out. It's Gentry. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, we welcome you into our palatial Orlando studios for the Week 3 edition of the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We begin our coverage with Alabama taking on the Florida State Seminoles.
Second half all teed up, and Georgia Southern will start it with the kickoff. That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. This injury could play a big factor, Holly. What have you got on it?
Jacksonville State's head coach told me coming out of the locker room, guys, the coach told me their running back will not return to this game. I could see that he has suffered some type of upper body injury. He tested it out several times here on the sideline, but ball security could be an issue. He is definitely out to start this second half. Reese?
We'll keep an eye on that, Holly.
Man, you got to love the safety's eyes on that play. He didn't get lost. He didn't get enamored with everything that was going on in front of him, playing pass down the field. He locked eyes on that running back, saw the screen develop, comes upfield, makes the play, makes the sound tackle.
Wants to fire on second down. On the left side, grabbed by Williams. Gets the ball up to the 50-yard line, and it'll be first down. And the Gamecocks are in the hurry-up.
This offense was just hoping for one big play. They finally got it. They're trailing big in this game, and they needed that pitch and catch to put them on the doorstep to make this a game again. Give them credit. They never lost their confidence. They never stopped being aggressive, and finally, two guys hook up. Massive play for the offense.
And he didn't get a big gain. You want to call that play and probably want to get more yards, but you could tell that was super close from seriously busting loose. Nice job running the screen, getting the ball to your playmaker. If he could just make one more.
Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this third down, or else they are really in trouble. Tight end now in motion. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Got him in the open. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. The Gamecocks are flying down the field. Wants to throw on 1st down. Got rid of it just in time.
All right, you've dug yourself a little bit of a hole offensively. You know you're going to have to throw it here in the second half. You're going to have to make sure, though, you do a better job up front with your pass pro. You got to keep your quarterback standing upright.
They'll send the tight end in motion. Wants to adjust the pattern. Maybe some confusion on the snap count. It's going to be a false start. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. And now the offense will back it up 5 and try it on 2nd and long. The play action fake. Oh, it's picked off. That's not the start they hoped for. Takes it the other way. Running inside the 20. And just an outstanding return. Takes it back to the 7-yard line. Georgia Southern will have it now, 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Relentless, tough running, gets it down to the 4. See if they can get it done on 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. He works his way ever closer, all the way down to the 1-yard line. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of settling for 3, but it is 3rd and goal. Wide receiver going in motion. They believe in their running game on 3rd and goal here. He has stopped well short of the 1st down, but they are still in field goal range, assuming they send the kicker out there. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. There is a flag on the play, and if this is on the defense, guys, would you take the points off the board here? This offense plenty happy enough with the result of that play, so they just let the official put that flag back in his pocket and decline the penalty. No reason to risk trying to field that one as it skips through the end zone. It'll be a touchback. Guys, we'll see what Jacksonville State can get going on 0. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did on the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
Dances away from the pressure, going to his left. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. They've made 3rd down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. And he throws his 3rd pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. And he's going to run it all the way back. Touchdown, Eagles!
And this is exactly what you dream about for a defense, forcing the big turnover, making the pick, and then putting points on the board yourself. Great play by the defense.
And the extra point was good as they finished the drive.
41, Jacksonville State.
And as the ball makes its way into the end zone, it'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Jacksonville State's offense comes out ready to start this drive. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick six, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense.
Upstairs, he's got it. All kinds of room to the right. He's at the 10, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville State.
You know, sometimes as a play caller, you just don't have to overthink things. I've got a guy who's faster than your guys, and he's just going to run straight down the field. I'm going to throw it way down the field. He's going to make the catch, and we're going to score a touchdown, and that's pretty much what just happened there.
Jacksonville State, 21.
He'll bring it out. It's Murphy. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Georgia Southern's offense comes out to get this drive started. They still have the lead, but a productive drive here would keep it a comfortable lead. He leaves it with his back. May not be the most memorable play of the day, but it's important as he gets him out to the 25-yard line. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. Johnson wants to throw it. Under fire. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. They'll stop play here as they have a look at this injured Gamecock. So they're facing 3rd and short from the 25. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Looking down the middle. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection.
And I like the aggressiveness on 3rd and short, trying to throw the... Take advantage of a look that they got. They weren't successful, and now it's 4th and short territory. Who knows what they're going to do?
Kick is in the air. Catches it cleanly at the 20. Slips through the line. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. The Gamecocks offense heads out to see what they can put together here. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. Quarterback making checks. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Out of the gun to give to the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a 3rd down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. Unloads to the wideout. And the defense getting a hand in there on 3rd down.
I want to give a shout out to the defense there on 3rd down, doing a really nice job disguising their coverage because it looked like they confused the quarterback on 3rd down. Really nice job getting back into that zone and making sure that ball falls incomplete.
They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. Georgia Southern has it back, and here comes the offense again. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds. Mark it at the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work. Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. Motion from the back. Snagged in the middle. It's Helms. And they got the defense on that one, and they get it to the 29-yard line. And the Eagles come to the line on the heels of that big pass play. Johnson looking to throw. Just a short pass to the tight end. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. We'll see if they have enough time to get another snap before the clock hits 0. When you play receiver for this guy, you better be ready to catch the football. He spread it all over the place through the first 3 periods. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Wide receiver comes in motion. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Here's a heat. Wrestled to the ground, but he's inside the 10 and down to the 9.
You see a lot of quarterbacks get in trouble when they start forcing things. He did a really good job. He wanted to throw the football. You can tell. Drops back, nothing open. It's okay. I'm just going to take off, get what I can get.
Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be first and goal. The Eagles pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. They'll dial up the run on first and goal. Touchdown, Eagles! And the route is on. They tack a little more onto this lead, and they're on their way to a 3-0 start. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further.
Reese, that's 3 for the young fella. I mean, this dude's smelling the end zone. Anytime he gets near it, you know he's going to lower his shoulder, do whatever it takes to get in the end zone. The hat trick, the 3rd touchdown.
Jacksonville State has it back, and the Gamecocks will go to work. Last time they had it, didn't pick up a first down. Let's see if they can put something together here. Off play action on first down. Flushed out of the pocket. On the run deep down the right side. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Pressure coming. Breaks loose. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. And the Gamecocks come to the line in the hurry-up.
And they're going to need a lot more of this to get back in this football game. They're trailing. They're trying to make plays. I like the decision-making of the young.
Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
Man, the sack, and this offense has just struggled. They haven't done anything right, and they got a full quarter to go. Like, they got to find something in this next quarter to hang their hat on, something to leave with some positive vibes.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
Well, this guy must feel like he's run into a buzzsaw in this game. He has been under duress all game long, and that's a big reason why he's thrown multiple interceptions in the game, too. Nothing coming easy to him. It's hard to see the field when your internal clock is going off so fast because of the pressure of this defense.
They pretty much have to keep the offense on the field, and they'll get right to the line of scrimmage. He wants to change this route. They're throwing for it on 4th down. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. A bold decision to go for it on 4th down, and one that did not pay off. Bunch formation for these receivers. Handoff from the shotgun. Might have a chance. Gets him on the ground at the 28, but not before a big 10-yard pickup. Now on 1st down from the 28. Got it in the middle. It's Helms. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line.
And, man, this quarterback has had a day. With that pass, he goes over 300 yards on the day. Really nice job executing, putting up some yards today. Pretty good day for the young man.
Red pass, it's complete. Touchdown, Eagles! And they take it in for 6 more points. That lead's a little more comfortable now as they close in on a victory here in Week 3.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me or I should get conservative, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. Guys, we'll see what Jacksonville State can get going on home. That fourth down gamble didn't pay off on the last drive, and it led to giving up a scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and everybody wants to go for it on fourth down. Everybody wants that, but your defense sometimes has to bail out your decision-making. We decided to go for it. We didn't get it. The defense, Jesse, didn't come up big and prove me right.
Yeah, not complimentary football, no doubt. But look, this offense has been in these situations before, so you got to come back out here, take the field. It's a fresh set of downs, brand new drive. Let's go out and execute with some points on the board.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
So important to convert these third downs, and they get it done. They'll have it at the 42. The Gamecocks have it with a 1st and 10. This time he wants to throw. Oh, they're after him. And he left that one short, tried to baby it in there. He's got to turn it loose. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Might be calling a hot route. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Quickly out to the tight end. Makes the grab almost to the 1st down marker, but a good pickup on that one. They'll snap it from the 48 on 3rd and short. They'll try to run for it. They got him on the ground. Great tackling by this D to stop him short of the 1st down marker.
Man, I think back in the day, this is a no-brainer. You're punting the football and believing in your defense, but analytics all the time now telling you to be aggressive. I'm interested to watch this play. Obviously, if you're aggressive, you might could run this clock out and end the football game and not have to put your defense back on the field.
On 4th down, they're taking to the air. He'll take a deep shot here. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. Johnson wants to throw it. Under fire. Makes the catch. They make the tackle at the 36, but they're in plus territory now with the 15-yard pickup. The officials stop the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. Moving into scoring territory at the 36 on 1st down. Some misdirection with the counter. He's going to lose a yard on that one. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. And he was able to run through one tackle, but still only a modest gain. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Motion from the wide receiver. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Brought down at the 33-yard line as this defense gets a 3rd down stop. The defense uses a timeout. That's their 1st. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. He boomed it through. A 50-yard field goal showing off that powerful leg.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll start this drive going to the air. Fires to the tight end. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Looking to throw on 1st down. He wants a big play here late. What a spectacular grab there as they try to finish this game with a little something to feel good about. And the offense didn't need to accept the penalty thanks to that big play. Line gets set, first down. Oh, he'll keep it on the draw. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. They'll call timeout with 9 seconds left on the clock. And the Gamecocks look to do some damage in the red zone. Making side adjustments here. Second down, they'll go to the air. Throws to the wideout. And it's picked off for the 4th time today. And with that turnover, that'll finish the game.